All right, we're joined by our Toronto Maple Leafs reporter, Mark Masters. It's hard to believe, Mark, that the NHL season has been paused and now heading into its fourth week that we've had no hockey. The Maple Leafs making more players available to speak to the media. Morgan Rielly spoke to the media on Thursday for at least half an hour. What was the message that he was trying to get out to his teammates?
Well, Kayla, it hasn't been an easy season for Morgan Rielly. He's been dealing with a couple of injury issues and struggled with consistency, as did the team as a whole, especially down the stretch. So it was interesting to hear Rielly, an alternate captain today, talk about this break and how he and his teammates can use it to reflect on the season and try and find answers to why they were struggling in that way.
It's important that we use this downtime to, really take a look in the mirror. And as players, we all have to be better. But I think that if you look at the ups and the downs, that's obviously not how you want your year to be described. I think you want it to be a bit more consistent. But I think that, with the bad, there's always good. I thought that we answered the bell at times when we had to against some pretty good teams. And then, obviously the downs being the games where, you're supposed to win, or you really expect a good team to be able to win, and, we weren't able to execute that. I think you have to keep in mind that there were positives, over the course of the season. And when hockey does resume, I think we know that we have to be better and we have to be more consistent. And I think that this time is important for the players to really think about that and know what's at stake.
All right. Well, Mark, no doubt that this time is frustrating for everyone. What was the sense you were getting from Rielly and how he's handling things?
Well, Rielly's in North Vancouver with his girlfriend, Tessa Virtue, the Olympic champion figure skater, and Rielly said he's really happy he doesn't have to go through this alone, that they're keeping each other sane. Rielly also doing a lot more cooking than he normally would. He's been doing some barbecuing, but joked that he hasn't summoned up the courage yet to try his hand at cooking fish. Rielly also reading a lot, including a book right now on mental health, which he said was given to him by general manager Kyle Dubas. Rielly noting if you play for Dubas long enough, he's going to give you a couple books.
It's funny to think we might get a Chef Morgan Rielly at the end of all of this, but we speak about frustrations. 2 months he was out with a broken foot, and then he comes back for just one game before the NHL season's put on pause. How is he able to mentally work through that?
Well, Rielly actually said it would have been more frustrating had he not at least got that one game in coming off the broken foot before the pause. And it's worth noting that he did play very well in that game against the Tampa Bay Lightning. So at least he has that memory to take with him. And he said his body was responding well and feeling good. He was asked about what's the latest? How late could the season go before it would be a problem to come back? And he didn't really know. He did not have an answer to that. He said right now, though, the focus just has to remain on public health for him and really, Kayla, for all of us.
Absolutely. Everyone, I think, taking things day by day. But what we do know is that on Tuesday, head coach Sheldon Keefe will speak with the media for the first time since the NHL put its season on pause. Thanks for this, Mark.